doors have opened. The timer has started. Welcome to your weekly dose of post-apocalyptic mayhem. In the year 2115, a Penance RPG production.
Welcome to episode 24 of 2115. Who are you, what are you, and what's your thoughts on the mysterious strange blue goo from last week? Starting with Susie.
Hi, I'm Susie Q. I'm playing Dr. Frances Stein, the inventive halfling with poor self-control, I suppose. Self-control? Impulse control is what I usually say. But she's curious about the blue goo. It seems to have freezing properties, and she's pretty certain that we found some blue goo in a kettle somewhere. Now, it was either in that house with the bear monkey thing with the symbols, or it was at Terry's. But I opened up my notes today, and half of them are missing. I think my computer was left on, and a cat walked across a keyboard and did some shortcuts. So, it's a mystery.
That sounds like something a cat would do.
Alright, next is Rowan.
Hello, I am Rowan. I am playing Index, a little lab rat. She doesn't know about the blue goo. She woke up from the sock and is probably staring at it with horror.
Alright. Next is Tam Tam.
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to any blue, blah, blah.
Are you alright?
I was probably just thinking about music, honestly. So yeah, sorry about that.
Alright. Next we have Dragon.
You're going to need to come back to me, I'm having computer issues.
And finally, Belray.
Hello, it is me, Tricky Theta. I am currently stuck as a tricycle because of the blue goo. It is quite inconvenient.
So, no Amy because she has unfortunately got something else on tonight. So, what happened last week?
Started with a little bit of intrigue. We got a strange cryptic note on the door after giving the whale, did we give him laser vision? Let's say we gave him laser vision. We've got a laser now, we can copy it. And it was a threat about our wife. None of us had a wife, but it was bring the science, so we made some science and took it to the park as requested. Got into a bit of to-do with some orcs. Tried to blow up some orcs and blew up an old lady's place instead. From there, we stole some fridges that had half-preserved people in them. And then the orcs invaded our base. But we subdued them. And we've kept, I think there was a wee one and the big leadery one. So
But we hanging them from a crane above the whale tank.
Yeah! I think we've only got the leader one. I think the other one is trussed at the side of the pool. And we were waiting for everyone to come and ask the appropriate questions.
You ended with the big one being the one you dangled above the whale. And you were going to wait till this week to interrogate him.
Yeah,
He's been there all week.
I forgot
He
that
must
we
be
were.
starving.
Well, Erwa was away.
What are we doing with this orc?
We are being Bond villains.
So, that is the story. We will continue from there. So, as you remember last time, you've captured this orc leader, who my brain is remembering the name of, the other one is not remembering his name, which is really helpful at the moment.
Is he Melville? Because I've written Melville down.
Yes, it was Melville and Tucker, that was it.
That's it.
So, you have this large orc dangling over this whale enclosure. What would you like to do?
Why did we capture him again?
He was invading our base.
Well, yeah, but why didn't we kill him? That's what we usually
Yeah, let's
do.
look.
We wanted to know what the blue goo did. Where he was getting the wives, who he thought our wife was. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think this far ahead.
Let's just feed him to the whale and be done with it.
Index would like to swill a martini and cackle.
Yeah. You've got like an ant that you're stroking like a cat. I don't know, it's the only thing I could think of that was smaller than a rat.
A mouse? They're small. A
A
dormouse.
small cockroach.
Yeah.
Called Jeremy.
It's inexplicably furry.
Oh.
Something like that.
A dust
Something
bunny.
awful splitting everyone's eardrum. It's like Austin Powers.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on like Index sitting on top of Tam Tam on a little plush swivel chair, swiveling around with this weirdly furry cockroach and a martini
Yes.
and an
Sure.
eye patch for no reason.
So he's currently still unconscious.
Oh, well, okay.
You try and raise Irwa, but Irwa has, unfortunately,
She's just put her heads in her hands.
Irwa's
and
just
walked
took
out
one
the
look
room.
out and go, nope, you deal with it.
This is your problem this time.
Damn it.
You caught them, you deal with it.
Do I have any rocks? Can I throw some rocks at him?
I'm sure you could.
I'd like to get some rocks and throw some rocks at him. Not enough to like really hurt him, just enough to annoy him and wake him up if he's pretending to still be unconscious.
Maybe we can strap him to a table with a laser that will slowly move upwards.
Nah. He's already up there.
Yeah, but table laser.
I'd have to build a table laser.
We have tables, we have lasers.
In the whale's eyes and on the dog.
At this point, you hear a, I can smell food. Is he a snack?
Maybe.
Depends how high you can jump, Whaley.
Oh, I don't like it when they make me work for my dinner.
Well, things are changing, son.
What questions was
such-
it we wanted to ask him before he gets eaten?
I don't think we thought this far ahead.
Where he was getting the wives.
Well, ask him.
He's unconscious. Throws more rocks at him.
Throw water
Wake
at him. I'm gonna play a variety of alarm clock sounds until the dude wakes up.
Go fly round his head, Tam Tam.
Alright.
Can we have Whaley do like a splash zone thing, SeaWorld or whatever, to wake him up?
You want me to do a what?
Don't mention SeaWorld. It's a cuss word for whales.
If you could kindly flick some water at him, please. Thank you.
The whale splashes and a wave of water sprays off the tank and soaks Tricolo.
I'm already
That is-
really rusty.
Yeah, that's not gonna help your rust
I am
situation, is
already
it?
rusted into permanent tricycle-ness.
Is that not what you wanted?
Not at me, at the man hanging from the roof.
Look, give me some time and I'll put you in an oil bath. I know a great wee lake that we can drop you off at to have a good old splash about where it's nice and oily.
I think this
Yeah.
is beyond a little bit of oil, I'll be honest.
Worth a shot.
See what the whale does now. The whale jumps up and barely misses the swinging orc above. Does this wake the orc up? No. At this point, the three orcs that are tied to chairs at the side, one of them goes, Melville! Melville, wake up! Melville! He's like frantically trying to get free of the chains while the other two are sort of looking like we don't really know what we're doing here.
Maybe we question them and
You're
Dude,
here to watch.
That's smart thinking, Tam Tam. Hey, you guys.
brain thinkings.
So, where'd you get the wives?
What wives?
The ones in the fridges and all that blue goo.
Melville found them.
Where?
I don't know, you'd have to ask him.
And which one is my wife?
Tam Tam, can you go up and like taser him awake or something?
I don't have a taser. I'm going to.
What if I duct tape one to you?
I don't think that'll wake him up. What I could do is like do a like really deep rumbly tone, like as bassy as I can make it, and just like bump against his forehead so he gets vibrated into wakefulness.
Tickle his toes.
My other thought was
Tickle
you know
his
that
toes. Oh yeah.
frequency that makes people shit. Would that wake him up?
The brown note.
Yeah.
The
You
brown-
do the brown note.
The brown note would not wake him up. That's the thing. I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
entertaining, but he wouldn't be awake.
And poor
Well, we
Whaley
could always
is right
thread him
underneath.
with that later.
Poor Whaley is right underneath that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bit mean, son. You know.
Yeah. Okay, well, go try the thing. Or even just slap him or stick your
Go for the. Go with the
arm
toes.
down his nose or something.
I'm gonna buzz him with a deep bass tone. What am I rolling here? Just a regular D20.
Roll your music. Let's see how you get on.
Oh, thank God. Maybe we can finally get something out of this guy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He shits himself.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
Hang on. Natural 1. I need to see what actually happens.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming it'll be something along the lines of I tried to go too low and blow out a speaker or
You
two.
make the noise, there's a strange bubbling in the water, and the whale goes, my stomach seems to be playing up quite badly.
Oh no.
There's a strong smell like rotten fish.
Okay.
Quick, we can take. Oh no. Which end did that come out of, Whaley?
Could
I only have 2 ends,
Yeah, so which one did it come out of?
not the polite one.
Okay. We can't sell it as perfume.
could we hope that it would work as smelling salts and wake him up?
Let's see. Yes? Wakes Ork up who goes, what stinks? Where am I? Tuka, where am I?
Hi! And the doctor, waves at him. He's got a shovel in one hand.
I imagine he's dangling by 1 foot that's been attached or something like that, because you're not going to
Yeah.
attach him properly.
Hanging someone upside down is quite dangerous.
He's
Probably,
strung up by 2 feet.
By 2 feet, okay.
Yeah, they're tied together, but...
Oh, that's perfectly safe then.
Are his arms tied together, or are they tied behind him? What have they done?
No, they're just hanging there.
Flopping.
Yeah.
We tucked his hands into his pockets so he could look cool even upside down.
And then maybe-
Belt cuffs, yeah.
Because his hands kept falling out, we've probably duct taped his hands into his pockets.
Yeah, maybe just a layer of duct tape just over his wrist to put it just above the pocket, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He'll
Okay.
probably be able to break
So he-
free of that, but he is over the tank
He
with
sort of
Whaley, so I don't think he wants
Wobbles
to.
a little bit, looking over, going where am I? Who are you? Tuka, what's going on here? And he looks over, and the sort of very small, halfling-sized orc goes, I don't know, Melville. They want to know about the wives. What? What wives? We're not telling them anything, Tuka.
Tuka!
And the sort of halfling one looks at you. Goes, what? Okay.
The doctor's gonna turn back to Melville. Melville, you know where you are. You came here. You wanted science, right?
Where is this science?
You're hanging above it, mate.
He just looks up for him, down for everyone else, into this tank. And this whale's there hello, are you my lunch?
Might well be, Whaley, if he doesn't give me answers I like.
What is this? What is that whale?
That's Whaley.
He's science.
Have you ever needed a lawyer, whale? I support you. I will represent you. Oh, a lawyer. That might be interesting.
Do not listen to him. Lawyers are all snakes.
They are. He's very right about this.
Hey, nothing wrong with snakes.
Are you part snake? I don't find snakes very tasty. Yes, I am part snake, yes. I wouldn't be very tasty at all, but I would represent you happily in court if you ever needed such.
Why did you come to our place again?
I sort of woke up here after being
No.
transported.
Not you, dipstick. I meant the orc.
Tam, be nice to your little brother.
Sorry.
Why is the whale Tam Tam's little brother now?
I can't remember. There was a reason.
We're a very strange family. I feel
Oh
that.
no, has Index got another set of adoption papers out?
I think so. I mean, I assume you've been working on the whale with me. I assume it's one of your children.
Oh, God.
Index
That's point,
frantically trying to sign adoption papers with a
That-
pen half the size of her.
That must have been a very traumatic birth.
Yeah, that does sound it, doesn't it?
So at this point, the orc is sort of rolling around, looking at the whale, going, If you get me free, then I can help you. I can settle against your estranged mother over there.
Do not listen to him, Whaley. There is no court large enough to accommodate you, and so you are free from the law.
Oh, That is an interesting
feeling?
concept. Am I above the law?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Can we please get to the point? Ask the goddamn orc what he was doing invading our base.
Whaley, be
look,
quiet.
Sometimes you have to play these mind games. You can't just go straight for it. You have to like get them to want to tell you things.
I just want to get back to my music, guys. I'm going to start playing music file, which I do not know the name to, but if you're listening to the playlist, which I really, really should work on more often, it will be the theme tune from the Smash TV series Suits.
I see.
I've never seen Suits.
I mean, I was gonna suggest playing the song Whaley likes to distract him. But
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's
Either that
actually a better
or like
plan.
some prison harmonica.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one.
Prison harmonica. So, are you playing the music that Whaley likes?
Yeah, why not? Let's give him a treat.
Alright, so you start playing the and Whaley goes, oh, my favourite song, and starts bopping along under the water to it. The orc looks very confused and goes, what? What is that alarm?
Well, Whaley, that's the incineration alarm. Whaley? Well, not Whaley. Melville, sorry. That's how little I care about everyone's dead in this room if you don't answer my question.
Who are me and Whaley and everyone else here?
So, you know, if you... And she's going to reach into her coat and just pull out a random, like, actual button that she's got and pulls out a little antenna.
Not connected to anything.
Yeah, it's just a box. She's like, if I don't press this button, we're all gonna burn if you don't tell me why you came to our base and where you get the wives.
Tuka,
Please
you've got to save me. I can't get free from this cage.
I can't do anything, I'm tied up.
Damn it, Tuka, you've always been useless.
Tuka, do not listen to him. We will nurture you and make you feel useful.
Yeah, Tuka, you want a new job?
Oh, but I'm a partner in a law firm. It's a bit much, isn't it?
No,
we
you
could do
will.
a lawyer. You could be out on your own. No need to work for that chump
Yes,
up there.
You will no longer be the partner. You will be the person who is in charge of the law firm. I do not know what they are called.
Oh, so it will be Tuka and Tuka. I like that.
Yes, and that guy
Don't
there
listen to them, Tuka. Melville and Tuka's got a far better ring to it.
Could just be Tuka the awesome lawyer.
Don't listen to them. You need my name. I've got the gravitas.
You will also
Should
get.
have got the
Start lowering
gravel.
him into the water.
You
He's
can
got the
also.
gravel in his voice. Blimey.
You can also have these sunglasses. And can I just hold up some sunglasses to Tuka?
Oh,
Well, I can't take them on because he's tied up.
Can I somehow, despite being stuck as a tricycle, place them on his head?
Yes. You placed them on him and he seemed quite happy with it.
This is just the beginning, Tuka.
oh,
So Tuka, your first job is to make him tell us why he came to our base.
well, Melville said that we'd inherit the base after it'd be left for us, after we ransomed your wife.
But we don't have a wife.
Oh,
I'm married to the road.
So
oh. Well,
where did-
which one's the rogue?
no,
The road.
The road.
Oh,
he's not spoken the same since he got frozen.
It's a metaphor.
A metaphor for what?
Aha.
Sorry.
At this point, Tuka, do not betray us. They have a wife. They just don't think we'd torture her. They think we'll just let her go.
Tuka, if I had a wife, I would
You
also have a
Raise
ring.
my two sons.
well,
I mean, I
none
guess.
of you look
yeah.
like you'd have a wife, I suppose.
I'm not sure how I should take that, Tuka. I will overlook it this one time.
I think I'm raising my children just fine, thank you.
Tuka, think of the other wives.
What
They would be
wives?
lost
Where-
without us.
Where are the other wives?
Oh, they're in the base.
In the
I
base?
don't know. I don't know where they are.
Oh,
Tuka, you work
Where?
for us now. You work with us. You work with us now.
Yes, Tuka, you do not work
Our
for
base?
anybody
Your
except
base?
you.
Well,
I mean-
We have a small office on the first floor.
Tuka, don't tell them such things. They'll
Of what
steal the
building?
wives and the ransom, and we will have no law practice left.
Can we just like lower him down into the water? Like at least,
Yeah, I was
Submerge him
gonna
up.
say, can we just let Whaley eat him now?
or at least just submerge him far enough so he can't talk more than like blah, 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 blah,
At
blah.
this point, he's under the water, frantically trying to keep his head above the water. He can't hear most things. The whale has tried to eat his arm, but after lots of blood starts going through the water, the whale comes to the surface and goes,
He tastes really irony. I don't like it. Can you please remove him? He's filling my tank with some horrible, strange goo.
Is it blood or is it actually like goop?
it's very thick, like dark, the sort of dark blackish red blood you get from orcs.
Okay, alright, pull him up.
We'll pull him up.
Alright, at this point you notice he has a massive
drain him
slash
like a-
across his hand where there's a huge whale bite. He looks like he's possibly missing his thumb.
All right, we'll just drain him like a pig.
We'll feed him to the fluffies or Fred or...
Oh my god, you guys are so harsh. Pull him up, patch up his injuries, and then tie him to a chair and make him tell us what he knows. For
I don't
fear
know why
of the
you're
wrench.
But we
I don't know why you're so sympathetic. He stole our collective wives.
But we don't need him anymore.
Yeah, and
Hawkins gonna answer the question.
We would
for us.
have a spare chair.
No.
I mean, I have spare tables.
Hoping very much that nobody realizes that I am pretty much a seat with wheels on it.
Yeah, but you're very fragile.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could tie him to one of the other orcs.
Can I try repairing Trickiko?
You can
So
try,
I'm
yes.
cool
He
with
does look
being
like
a
he's mostly
bicycle
rusty
now.
and almost busted shut, but yes.
I mean, I'm imagining engineering, probably.
Yes.
Just gonna, get the rust off. It feels bad being like that. Spray to the dice gods.
Feels bad executing
You
someone.
try and brush away some of the rust, and there's a sort of snap sound, and one of the handlebars comes off in your hand.
What was that?
In your paw, sorry.
You're gonna get some glue and just kind of stick it
Duct
back on
tape,
like
duct tape!
duct tape,
Doctor will just hand her some.
It's very chic.
We'll give him an oil bath in a bit. That'll
Yeah.
help.
I'm going to bob up to the orc who's still dying,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say something along the lines of, "How bad is your injury?"
Alright.
I'm bleeding. You fed my thumb to a whale. I'll sue you all.
You cannot sue us if you are whale food. Whale
Just
food
dump
has
his
no
head back
legal
in the
rights.
water.
Whaley doesn't like him.
Can
Um,
marinate him.
No.
we will make you into Marty food.
What's Marty food?
Well, I'm not sure where Marty is, because we threw some jam on a guy.
Oh yeah.
Is he in here? The guy that we threw jam on? Or did Marty eat him?
I remember
You know,
set on someone, but I don't remember if he ate him or not.
I understand, Tam Tam, that you're new to this sort of stuff, but you've got to get used to the frankly quite brutal, often unprovoked summary execution of people who we don't like.
because they did the same to us.
Yeah, and also it's just easier.
And this guy is a pain in the ass. He's a lawyer.
Plus, think of how sore it's hurting Pupsky's voice to do this.
Alright, fine. I'd like to point out that I probably let myself bleed through a bit too much there. As Tam Tam, I don't think would care overly.
It's fine.
That's alright. I
I
mean,
think it's just me. I've lost my character. Oops.
do you need a break or?
No, carry on. I just need to remember what my character is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us would hang someone above a whale and threaten to feed them to them.
I mean, it is once in a lifetime thing. You know, like when opportunity comes knocking.
Floaty boy, I can help you too. What do you need?
Proceed
Music.
to lower him into the water. As
I can
quickly as
get
I
you
can.
music. I'm a lawyer.
Wait for him to drown. I
I
guess.
found a duty for the rights to Metallica.
Nobody likes Metallica. It is not 1992 anymore. It's 2115.
Yep, that's true.
Alright. So, what are you doing with this guy now?
Well, haven't we just killed him by dropping him in the water?
You dropped him in the
Wait,
water, he's now
drown?
drowning underwater and frantically, like, thrashing around.
I mean, we
The
can pull him back
the whale
up.
is looking really disturbed that you're drowning him in his tank, like, sort of like, why do I have to share my
Imagine-
space with this?
Can
Okay.
we just put a basin of water on a table above Whaley's tank so that it doesn't get in the tank?
Well, I was going to say, can we just pull him back out now and be like, you ready to talk?
Yeah, just pull him out, put him on the floor, and
Kick him?
if you really, really want him dead, feel free to execute him, but not by drowning. Jeez, that's
I'll do it.
Feed him to
I'll do it quickly with my shovel.
yeah.
feed him to the scorpions. Do we
don't
have scorpions?
No, we don't.
Oh,
No.
I feel like we should have scorpions.
We've got a whale in the basement. What more do you want?
A scorpion
Freaking a
pit.
scorpion pit? We'll go dig me a scorpion pit then, Tricolo.
I cannot. I do not currently have arms.
So, has Index duct taped the handlebar back onto Tricolo?
Yeah.
Alright, give another engineering roll to try and help him further.
Oh, no.
I like the guilt in your voice.
I'm trying to help.
That's roll 20. You managed to, like, tape most of the loose bits back together. He does seem to be held together more with tape than his own engineering, though.
It'll do for now.
It's
An aesthetic.
the Argonaut's boat thing. If a boat is mostly replaced with duct tape, is it the same boat?
Yeah, I mean, like, where is your brain?
The more we replace Tricoco with duct tape, the more he becomes a new person.
The duct tape's personality starts to shine through.
Yeah. You could say.
Really into fixing things.
You could say he's got a bit of a sticky personality. It's sticky personality like duct tape because it sticks to things.
Got
that
the
note,
joke.
more wine.
Why didn't you laugh then?
Because it wasn't funny.
But the joke was that the joke wasn't funny. It's meta.
I guess you're just too hip for me.
Oh, that's a lie. Nobody's ever said that in meta.
Right.
If you're gonna lie, at least make it convincing.
Nah.
Oh, God.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Does this guy stop wriggling, or is he still going? He stopped wriggling. He's now just gone quite worrisomely still. At this point, you hear the sort of small orc go, Melville, oh shame, sunglasses.
Yes, that is right.
Melville breathing.
Truca.
You sort of look at the body, which is still head underwater, and it's just stopped moving.
Oh, okay then. I'm going to pull him out.
Alright. Are you going to test if he's alive or not? Or are you just going to leave him out of the water?
I'm going to kick him, see what happens.
Alright. So you bring him over, and you do a swift kick. He just reacts like a sort of punching bag. No response.
Hey, he seems dead for now.
Reflecting back with hindsight, is this the most morally repugnant thing we've done so far or not?
Pretty bad, yeah.
I mean, I feel like he deserved it, but also, like,
He has a bunch of people's wives,
yeah,
and he's like ransoming them, the wrong people.
exactly. And also, I'm pretty sure it's still not the worst thing we've done.
I think the worst thing we've done is giving a fluffy to that old man that opened the shop. I think
Forgot
that's,
about that.
I think that's the worst. That weighs heavily on my conscience. I wake up at nights thinking, oh, what happened to that poor old man?
He really didn't deserve that.
Was that here for the old man?
We thought it was actually food, though.
Yeah, we did think it was actually
Because
food.
we were tripping. We were really high.
Then we also opened the basket, and there was indeed a fluffy, and we just ran.
I'm going to get to cleaning the whale's tank,
Okay,
That's a big job for such
cleaning
a
my
small,
son's room.
small person.
fine. Fluffy's will help her.
Feels like the motherly thing to do right now.
It's got the rat choir as well. They can help.
Yeah.
Alright, so you start cleaning the whale's tank. Are you going to do anything with these 3 tied up orcs that you have?
I think we should, like, untie up Truca,
Yeah.
seeing as
I will.
Truca is certified rad.
And I want to look at the other two, just point out and be like, who do you work for?
Tuka?
Yeah, okay, that works.
And when you ask the other one, he looks at the other two, and the other two sort of give him a, yeah, go on. He goes, Melville. He looks at the other one is frantically shaking his head. He goes,
Yes, there's the doctor.
Tuka?
Yeah! Hey! And she gives them a little applaud and ties them.
So Tucker is quite happily like putting on his sunglasses, and the other two orcs are just sort of standing around, like not really sure what to do with themselves. What do you want to do now?
I would like Tuka and our two people to carry things.
All right.
To take. I mean, I also partly want to give. I don't know if it's a good idea now, though. Submerging Theta in oil. If he's mostly composed of duct tape now.
You can take
He will dissolve.
take Theta and go cover him in oil if you want.
It would probably dissolve the adhesive.
Yeah. What do you want to happen, Thea?
Some sort of repair work, I suppose. Maybe I will have to go on a long journey to my homeland to be repaired, and someone else will have to take over for a while.
That way.
You know, like a spiritual thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say hello to the
The
parents.
return of Officer Atire.
I was thinking... Oh, I haven't actually written up yet. But he's the guy who's just...
That's very you.
Thank you.
Okay, so moving on. Do you think we should take our new lawyer and his bodyguards, people to carry heavy things, and go find all these other wives and investigate this blue goop and profit? Question mark, question mark.
Yeah?
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
So you take Tucker and you basically just ask him where to go, and he goes,
Oh, well, it's just at our office. Come, follow me.
I'll follow him.
who's all going on this epic quest?
I guess I'll go and ride on the doctor's shoulder.
I don't think I will.
I will probably stay because I suspect I'm quite fragile at the minute.
So is Triatoko staying in the base while everyone else is going?
It's probably for the best. He's going to prepare for his epic journey back home.
Alright.
I'll help you with whatever preparations you require.
I appreciate that.
So it's just the Doctor and Index that are going to follow Tucker?
Suppose so.
Yep.
He's never seen again as he gets stuck on a mountain with his shitty little
It gets so
tricycle
far
wheels.
long that no one thought to tape the screw that's the front wheel. It just breaks and rolls away, and he's just left there to rot.
Yeah. He just ends up as one of those bikes you find in like the bottom of rivers.
God.
No, he's gonna be discarded by the side of a road, surely, and just left forever.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Someone eventually comes to find him one day and just steals his back wheel.
Why is it so sad?
Sells him for scrap to a to a junkyard.
Gets nothing for him because he's mostly duct tape.
Yeah.
I am your conscience. I am really a robot, not just a tricycle.
Quiet, scrap.
Spare me and I'll grant you any wish.
This is the sad music.
Except he can't grant a wish because he's not a magical fish.
It's a tricycle.
Yeah. I've heard of magical fish before, but never a magical tricycle. I don't believe you.
Oh, let's just have a sad moment for Trickolo.
Except it's not sad because nobody knows it happens. So everybody just moves on with the life.
Yeah. Right, I'll assume Tam Tam is bobbing along after you
Okay.
at this stage. Alright, so you follow Tucker and the two orcs back to the thing. And you go up the stairs, avoiding the smoke coming through the flat below, where there seems to be 2 or 3 people like slowly looting the place.
Doo-doo-doo.
So you go inside and you see a bunch more orcs, and you see Tucker going,
Now, lads, this is now mine. I'm gonna take Melville's desk.
and all the orcs are kind of going like, it's confusing about it. And Tucker sits down and goes,
Right, you, Bill, where did Melville find all those wives?
Oh, he found them here.
and he gets sort of passes Tucker this small scrap of map with like a big X drawn on it. And Tucker just in turn offers it to the Doctor.
The doctor will take it and share it with Index. Do you recognise it?
It looks like some sort of medical facility on the outskirts of town.
I'm going to sort of look at Index.
They might have been stealing bodies. Who knows?
So, Bill, how did you find this place?
Well, we sort of got it in payment, really. You know, that strange one, the one with the long dreadlocks.
All right.
Yeah, they gave us this map and said that there's lots of frozen bodies there, and if we can find the, next of kin and all that, maybe we can make a little bit of side money on it. So, me and a couple of the boys in Melville went down and we picked up a couple of them, brought them back. But they don't last for very long. I mean, the last two we had went rotten quite quickly. I mean, the one there's doing fine, though.
And he points to the corner where there's this, what looks like a massive, sort of a deep chest freezer.
I was going to say, throughout this whole conversation, the doctor's eyes have just been getting, like, shiftier and shiftier and shiftier. Now she's, like, staring at the freezer.
You want to open the freezer, or...?
Go on, Index.
Should I?
Bring some logic before I open the freezer.
I was gonna say, do we recognise the description of the man with the dreadlocks? Is he someone we know?
You've not encountered anyone so far with dreadlocks.
I'm wondering if is he related to, like, the clown people or the weird crap? Like, what's his agenda, I guess?
Oh, well,
that's what I'm thinking.
He wanted some dirt on some bar owner.
That
Melville found it for him.
Jeffries?
I don't know. Ginger dwarf, short, long braid, something like that.
Yeah, because remember Jeffries gave us the base.
Something about him, well, let's just say something about him being pot involved in the cannibal market, put it that way. Don't know if it's true or not, but, what law you can find is something,
There's a cannibal market?
Oh, yeah, it's a nice bit of tasty flesh is always worth a bit of money,
I like
this could be the guy. This could be the guy who hired us as Wilkinson to kill him. Could be something related to that.
Possibly. So, where did you get our address from? Why did you think we had a wife? Or were you just guessing?
I don't want to give away any trade secrets, but Melville's way of working out how we found the wives was to find ones with rings on, and then
He points to a wall, and on the wall is a massive, like, drawn map of the city with several darts lying in it.
He just threw the dart.
Well, it was more scientific than that, I'm sure, but yeah.
Who's your dart thrower? Who was that? Was that Melville?
It was Melville himself, yeah. He made a big show about it, put a blindfold on and spun a few times and everything. It was great.
Okay, right. So you guys all work for... And she points to the little halfling dwarf.
Well, we work for Melville and Tucker and lawyers, but I suppose if Melville's dead, then guess we work for Tucker.
Good. And Tucker works with us, which is great. So we're going to...
glasses!
See? So I'm Dr. Francis Stein, and this is Index.
Right.
Hello.
I'm Bill. That's Ben. That's Bob. That's Billy. Bernard.
Okay, I get the theme.
Well, Melville liked to sort of naming theme,
Okay, that's fine. Well, you guys stick with that, because that's what you know. Me and Index are just going to go over to this corner here and have a little chat about where we want the future of this company to go.
Oh, right. Well,
so why don't you guys have a tea break?
If we don't have Melville's specialty, I suppose we can't really stay in ransom law, can we?
No. So why don't you guys have a tea break? Or...
Well, we don't really drink tea, but I suppose we could go and, I don't know, we'll find something. Come on, lads.
They sort of all wander off to the corner.
Have a little 5-minute break. Okay, great. Index, we have a little orc army. What we're going to do with them? I was thinking, get them to steal cars.
I mean, we already have a lot of cars.
No, we've only got one. We keep breaking them.
Honestly, I'm not sure what to do with the orc army. I'm trying to think of an Index appropriate response. All I can think of is take over the world, but that's it.
I mean, I really want to go check out the hospital, so I'm really tempted to just get them to start digging a hole or something. See what they find.
I mean, what do we need doing? I'm trying to think. I mean, we need to find out what the hell the clowns are up to.
I mean, we could just set them to guard you about the place, I suppose.
Yeah, or like snoop around, collect info for us.
I mean, orcs aren't
Have
particularly good at that.
An entire network of like casual orcs standing on the side of the road eavesdropping, using really bad code words.
Clearing people's windows and leaning into their cars listening.
Your phone on, like pressed up against a wall.
Is Tam Tam back? Does he want to pitch in? No. Oh no.
Hope is eternal.
Okay, so I say we set them to dig in a hole and go back and chat to everyone else.
Might as well. Maybe they could find some helicopter fuel. Who knows?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Maybe.
The hole in the center of the city still getting bigger.
Could we retrain them as pirates and send them out in the yachts?
That'd be pretty cool. Do we give them lessons on how to like talk like pirates though?
Yeah, well, Tam Tam could do that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tam Tam.
Goodness me.
Tam Tam, should the orcs be pirates?
On our yacht.
What? Pirates on our yacht. Why? What?
Well, we now have...
Are we going to start a pirate fleet?
I mean, if you want, I guess. As long as I get to play yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. You know?
That's an offensive stereotype.
You could teach them how to speak like pirates.
Sea shanties.
Yeah.
Yes. Fisherman's Friends. I have a whole 2 megabyte section of my hard drive dedicated to music from Fisherman's Friends.
Fisherman's Friends is in like the little caffeine tablet things.
No! That's in the band.
There's a band called Fisherman's Friends.
Pretty sure.
So, I guess that's what we're doing.
The orcs can learn sea shanties.
All right, lads.
We can go investigate this hospital.
Yeah. All right, lads. We're going to do a little team.
Look over it and go,
Oh, you decided what to do?
Yeah. Come over here. Come over here. We're just going to tell you the plan.
And Melville sort of wanders over in his new sunglasses and looks very sort of like,
Yes, and I'm behind the decision 100%.
You're going to get into naval law.
I was going to say.
I don't want anything to do with belly buttons.
No. You're going to be a small marine enterprise. You're going to be entrepreneurs.
This
What
goods
now?
reallocation.
Your job is to find valuable items while at sea and reposition them. Assess them for yourselves.
What's the sea?
You know the water?
Big water.
Like the puddle there?
he points to a small puddle on the outside.
No, I'm going to point to like some of the ocean. Is there water? Where's the biggest water?
You mean like the lake that sort of went under the town when that sinkhole came in?
Bigger.
Lake under the city?
Bernard, do you know anything about the sea?
And the other orc just looks at him and goes,
It's the alphabet, innit? Yeah, the alphabet.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Make them land pirates, just for ease.
Isn't that just bandits though?
Let's get
Land pirates.
bland pirates.
Landrets.
Blandrets.
They can get a big flatbed truck and build a crow's nest on it.
And find a lobster.
Can the doctor make a rough estimate? Could all these orcs between them carry a yacht?
Carry, no, drag, maybe.
Okay. So if we could get a trailer, we could drag the yacht to the underground lake and explore the city under the lake. There's going to be a whole lot of loot under there, right? The doctor eyebrow waggles. With her no eyebrows.
Just a brow waggle.
At this point, The phone on the table rings. Bo answers and say,
Melville, no. Just two lawyers. One second.
he just looks at you and goes,
Am I still to take customers?
Who is it?
It's a buzzing noise.
Can I go take
Is
the
it-
phone off him?
Is
yep. Then you hear a very buzzing sound, like a lot of wasps. Belry.
Oh shit, we're doing this already.
We might as well at least get you, like, going to meet them.
Oh dear.
Oh, I need to think of something to say now. Fuck.
Hello?
Fuck. I haven't thought this far ahead.
At this point, Tucker looks at the dog and goes,
Do you not speak wasp?
No.
Oh,
My
hang
fan.
on.
takes the phone back off you and just listens, and you just hear yourself come through.
He says he wants to meet about something about reclaiming people. You want to take the job?
Sure, as well.
Well, I guess they'll meet you at the hospital.
Let's
Who
go
will?
steal a car.
Okay. Should we get the others? Let's just go. We're now stealing a van and going to the hospital.
What do we roll for that?
Right, so you've got these orcs going,
So you want us to get a truck?
Yeah,
we
there
were
were-
just
that was
Where
just
do we like bring stuff to?
our base.
Oh, right here. It will do.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Bring some to the base and some here.
If I had a voice, I would offer to rent them out space in the base for storage. For all the goods they find.
Why not?
So are we meant to, rob people?
I mean,
If you
can just-
want,
yeah.
you don't have to.
It's not the most legal. I mean, we're lawyers, we don't know the law.
Well,
Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable.
have you heard of the Civil Forfeiture Act? Very interesting.
Civil Forfeiture Act. Is this the one about when the nuclear alarm goes off, everyone is for forfeit, so everything goes?
No. Civil forfeiture is when you suspect that someone has been involved in a crime, so you take the things that you think were used in or around the crime, and then you don't need to give them back, even if they're innocent.
So like raiding police.
Yeah.
Let's be real, if people are anything like us, they've probably been involved in crimes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right, let's go build a truck, boys.
and they go downstairs, and there's an off to the side montage of about 12 orcs building basically a pirate ship on the back of a flatbed truck.
Oh dear.
This is beautiful.
A pair of pants, like underwear.
Yeah.
Is the flag.
And they've drawn like a skull and crossbones, but like giving it orc teeth.
They've got a skull and
yeah,
crossbones on
bright
the pants.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bright red pants with like white skull and crossbones drawn on them. Very
I love
frilly.
it. All the while Tam's like playing, banging sea shanties and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pirates of the
we need a
Caribbean
figurehead.
theme song.
We need a figurehead. Any suggestions?
uh
Oh, wait. I know what we could use.
And he goes over and he
melt.
takes the half decomposed body out of the old fridge that you left before and goes,
He'll do, won't he?
he sort of jiggles
gonna
this
say
half
Goldie.
frosted body.
I was gonna say Goldie.
yeah, can we strap Goldie to the pirate ship? So
If John
he
ever comes back, I'm going to have to write him in as, how did you get off the pirate ship? Well,
Yeah, exactly. Yes, please.
all right.
Yes.
Okay, you can strap Goldie to the front of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do love that John's had more adventures Weekend in Bernie's style than he had when he was here.
We have so many now.
I think the only thing Goldie ever did was shoot a gun once.
And lost his legs.
Yeah.
So, as you get a lift back to your base from a pirate ship with, I think it's 12 orcs, I said? 12 orcs and a very tiny, halfling-sized orc captain who's even fashioned himself a hat.
Oh yeah, made out of paper.
Ah yeah.
Yes.
So, we're gonna, roam the roads, as it were. If you need anything, just give us a shout.
Merry sailing.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Have fun. I'm just gonna give them a few tips on which shanties are best for which occasion. You know.
I'm going to give them a compass.
I
They'll
was going
need
to
it.
ask you which way's north. This is even better. Right. How'd you read a compass?
It's fine so long as we have to go north.
The arrow
dear.
points north.
The red bit.
The red bit. Right. Okay. Right, lads. We're going that way.
And you hear the roar of this massive engine, and they shoot off on their pirate ship. So, the plus side, you can see this pirate ship coming from quite a long way away. The bad side is you can see this pirate ship coming from quite a long way away. So,
You know, I'm sure they'll have fun.
I love them.
And as the global surveillance satellite moves out of range, we lose sight and sound, for now. Hopefully signal will return again soon. Until then, the cast of 2115 were Amy, Belry, Dragon, John, Rowan, Susie, Tom and Nikolai. With music by Daniel Bostrom and artwork by John Moore. All tales and experiences within 2115 were created by Nikolai Popsky before being broken and reshaped by the cast into an eternal sense of hopeless dystopia. But if the threat of eternal dystopia looms in your future, comfort yourself with the finest icosahedrons in the land from dndice.co.uk, where the name Penance RPG at checkout will shave 10% off your order and make that fear lessen, at least for a while. Penance RPG exists only through the kind support of patrons and quiet sobbing into the void. If you would like to assist in the balance of support versus our crying hungrily in the fetal position, come to patreon.com/penancerpg and choose one of our epic rewards. We are eternally grateful for any support you could give. Farewell for now, and remember, smile! It might never happen!
Did you guys record last week when I wasn't here?
no.
No.
Oh, okay.
Was that the week before?
We were
No.
going to record last week, but I think we just kind of started and my brain didn't wake up, and then we just sort of went, well, fuck it, just record some tat.
And everybody went to bed.
But I
Oh
can
my
make something-
god, I've just remembered what we actually did last week. That was terrible. Let's never do that again.
What did we actually do last week?
Last week's when you beat the orcs up.
And spent
okay,
ages
And the
in...
doctor was trying
Yeah.
to make the body resurrect from the
No.
lightning.
Uh-huh.
No,
Have we
no, no.
guys
Had the whole
record
thing set up on the roof.
25th instead?
that wasn't last week, that was the week before. Last week we did something entirely different. And it was horrifying.
Oh yeah, you went through the house.
Oh, the
Weird, hoardy house, yeah? Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, that horde house, yeah.
The
yeah.
crime house.
The crime house. The house with the bathroom at the end of the warehouse. Yes.
The bathroom, yes, I remember that.
We should put that out
The
as a link
bathroom.
into, like a guided tour.
Yeah. With all
It's
our,
like
our favourite bits noted down.
No, throw it up as a scavenger hunt.
Ooh.
Question, are we
Send
going
like a
to
free
record-
keyring, whoever gets the answers in first.
We totally could do that.
Oh my god. So I'm
Oh
just
my god.
looking at Wish for no reason other than like it's a thing to look at. And what's just been suggested is essentially imagine something between a back scratcher and a razor blade for trimming back hair.
That sounds horrifically dangerous.
It does, yes.
Ooh.
It's essentially a razor blade on a long stick.
Well, as Piccolo sets off, is Tam going to follow Index and the Doctor, or going to stay at the base?
Might be instruments.
I think we've lost Tom.
Play.
Is she there?
Are you there, Tam Tam?
I think he is lost. Oh,
Yep,
there he
he
goes. Oh,
He's probably been talking for the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's back! Hey!
Hello?
Yay.
Hello!
Hello.
Honestly,
We're just saying, yeah, have you been talking for the past 10 minutes?
I assumed everyone was just being quiet, not knowing what to say or something. Because, that would be something
it-
that I would do. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, I'm just going to sit there being quiet.
Because Trikiko's end was very tragic. Even though it technically hasn't happened yet. But it will be tragic.
Dun, 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 dun,
Usually is with Bellry.
dun, dun, dun.
But tragic because of how completely ignoble it is. That's a word, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm not sure you're using it in the correct context.
I don't use most words in the right context.
But I understand what you mean. It's not a glorious end.
Yeah.
It's not a glorious end, but it's an end.
It's like
a
an end out of... Oh, fuck, what was that movie? No, we're getting sidetracked. Back to the game. Tam Tam, are you coming with us to check out our new offices? There might be instruments. Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'll assume Tam Tam is bobbing along after you
Okay.
at this stage.
Say hello to the
The
parents.
return of Arthur A. Tyre.
I was thinking WA-5P, who I haven't actually written up yet. But he's the guy who's just a sentient colony of wasps.
That's very you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Are you going
I
to
remember you doing that character, yes.
A buzzing voice?
I haven't played wasps before. I'm thinking, have you ever seen Transformers Beast Wars? This is very weird. I haven't even seen it. But there's a character called Waspinator, and he's like the wasp boy, and I'm thinking of trying to do something like that, even though I've never tried to do that voice before.
Is that the one that has a meh?
Sort of.
It's
Oh,
a
God.
Waspinator.
Something like that. Yes.
Well, that's how
With
we
a bit
say it
more-
starts. It's not going to sound like that at all, is it?
No, probably with a bit more buzz to it if I can actually do that consciously. Or, maybe I'll say it through like a comb with a piece of tissue in front of it.
Into a fan.
Yeah, but then you'd also hear the fan.
I'd also hear you
sound
and
of
your
the
crackly piece of
offspring
paper
going.
with the comb.
Could I get like a little hand fan off Amazon? That might work. Don't mind me, I'm just shopping for fans.
Okay, so moving on.
I'm going to ask you what Metallica is, because you mentioned it earlier, and try and teach the rat choir about it.
Metallica is the concept of drawing a song out as long as possible while also hitting an out-of-tune drum.
Also, they did a really not very good version of Whiskey in the Jar.
Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but I'm sure Tam Tam does.
They're important in musical suing culture, that's all that matters.
That's why... Right, I'm with you. I get the
think I
joke
had any
now.
other reason for bringing them up.
I don't know. I figured you'd be into Metallica for some reason.
No. It's thrash. I'm not a fan of thrash anymore.
Yes.
It's all the
yeah,
same to me.
Well, we could just end it there. Just pick up the phone. Hello? And the next episode we can open with him.
It's a bit early.
Yeah, he's going to like a hospital, did you say?
Yeah.
Because that would make sense as a place to find a wasp, man. I guess. I don't know. Help.
So the doctor
Very
did
short
mix.
episode. It's probably just going to be a. Should we go into this? Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad to not include them. Is Tam Tam still here?
Every time you ask that, get silence. I just giggle. I don't know why.
Because, I don't know.
Is this the biggest shit show we've ever run?
Oh.
Fuckery. Fuckery.
Okay, today's episode.
Today's
It's-
episode is sponsored by the letters F and G and M. And by the number, better give me a number.
P.
The number P. Yep.
Okay. So back to the story of how the Doctor and Index found a wasp man. Let's improv this.
We're having a scientific expedition.
I love,
Yes.
I love that clearly hasn't written like the character's motivation that I put in there yet.
Not yet. Hang on, I'll read it now and ad-lib something.
In the meantime, we'll find a van.
Yeah. I mean,
It's under the enhancements bit because I couldn't think of anywhere else to put it.
Enhancements bit. It's made of wasp. An experiment on hive mind wants to find giant spider to parasite.
Parasitize and lay his eggs.
But you might
its
find a
eggs.
giant spider in the hospital, Bellery.
What was that about a spider?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Don't
I don't
worry
know.
about it.
We're now
There are
stealing
no
a van.
spiders around.
Oh, good. Wait, where's Bellry gone?
He's just,
New character.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
I think it'd probably be better if you basically did a weekend at Bernie style RPG of trying to convince people that John was alive when he's not. The rest of you just try and like get him through it.
What? So I'd just sit there doing my best Brummy accent, which is not very good.
Yeah. You do a Brummie accent while everyone else like animates him while they're trying to pretend he's still alive to people who are going, John seems very still and quiet today.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the only thing he says is, "It's the birds."
Have I just recorded him saying that one time and then it's just played on loop whenever I'm nearby?
It's like the only thing I can say in a Geordie accent. Geordie, Brummy accent apparently.
Just get a little tape recorder that plays that on loop on the little Goldie.
Birds.
You see birds?
I was building a roof and then the birds.
Oh, the death of Barry B. Beesbury.
Is he dead?
No. He was left by everyone else.
He was. How art imitates life.
Yep. So on the note,
How are we going to explain this to Dragon? Second week in a row.
how did you go from having one orc upside down over a whale tank to full orc pirate ship? I'm sure she'll understand on the death of Tricolo.
What are these? How did he die?
Yeah, he went on an adventure and he's probably going to fall down a slight incline and end up as one of those bicycles at the bottom of a river.
Yeah, he can't self-right at the moment as well, and also I think we said that the screw holding his front wheel wasn't checked, and it rusted and snapped, and the front wheel just rolled away from him,
Oh God!
so leaving him
horrible.
stuck, unable to move.
He's not.
That's
technically dead
horrible.
yet, but
So I
pile of duct tape scrap.
So I helped him pack, and then he just went off to his death.
Yeah,
to go back home to get fixed. It's a long journey when you're stuck as a tricycle. You get
You were
stuck in the
looking for a
swamp.
wise man in the mountains.
Yeah, it's a shame I
As
was in
you
a
do.
swamp.
Yeah, went the wrong way.
He didn't have a
Daniel to make them
compass.
sad leaving music. Like, my heart will go on by his version.
no, we have this one. Which is just sad royalty-free piano music.
Oh dear. Right.
So he leaves you at the bit. They all leave you at the base, and the orcs ride off on their pirate ship into the distance.
Have fun.
And
Okay.
the rest of you decide
I would-
that you're probably going to this hotel once you've collected everyone else.
Yeah, can I just add in that I took the wee map we were given, but also the big map? Had they drawn that onto the walls?
They had basically placed the big map on the wall, so you can just like take it off and fold it and pocket it.
Yeah, I would like to bring the big map back.
So you have a
So
big map of the area. Barrow's just as a power cut.
Oh dear.
Oh,
This is such a cursed episode.
It's a cursed episode.
yeah.
In more ways than one.
But we accomplished much.
We accomplished much considering, yes.
Unbelievable amounts of stuff were done, even though I kept crashing and Dragon fell apart and
Silvery DC twice.
Bellry's computer's also fallen apart.
Now his power is falling apart.
Everything's falling apart.
Yep. So, before anything else can get any worse, we shall end the episode there.
Can I just add, this is an important lesson on how important teamwork is. When the team falls apart, thusly we do.
Sorry, what?
We're falling apart because we're not a team. It's like a little...
We are a team. We're just having technical difficulties.
Yeah, but...
We're sharing our technical difficulties equally amongst all of us.
Yeah, distributed.
As cast members fall by the wayside, the rest will kind of carry the plot along, limping and squirming.
Yeah.
Abandoning each other like Tricolo just to get the story along in the Orc pirate ship. Saying finally goodbye to Goldie after him not just saying anything in like 22 episodes.
Did he say anything in the first 2? I honestly
Yeah, he
can't
said something in
remember.
episode 1. I think he was back for one more episode where he introduced himself, then didn't
Fell
manage to make
asleep.
it. Yeah.
Bless him.
Yes. On that note, we will end. Didn't have anything else to wish to add before we stop.
I'm sorry.
I am proud of the pirate ship. I'm pleased with that story arc.
Oh, dearie me.
Turn a bunch of lawyers into pirates, that's not exactly like
Yeah.
too reaching for them.